He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
I'm sure after he caught the ball and looked up, he thought to himself, uh-oh, trying to find some space, trying to make people miss. But a swarm of defenders were there, and they dropped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Williams. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said,
and he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Max Crosby in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Now, that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Louis.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
17.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give up the middle with Benson. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Here's 2nd and 3. Another run here with Benson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They run over center with Benson. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. An audible here to get a new look. On fourth down, here's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A handoff here to Benson.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second and 6 from the 10. To throw, it's Williams.
Eluding the... And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Third down and 13.
And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this one is right through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead.
Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say
Watkins diving. He's got it. A big play there for Philly. 52 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Back to throw. Goff. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Eagles have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point.
He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Play action. Now Williams.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
On 1st down, it's Benson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Benson.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
You look at this Eagle defense.
Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming off of the game they played last week. When you only give up 14 points in a game, not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To the air, Williams.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Harrison. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Going for it. Here's Benson.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st.
Now they'll change things up. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Go. Tiger, Tiger. Hey, 5. Super one.
Goff going to shift him around.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
That one's taken in by Spears.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Goff now looking to throw. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, here's Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The Eagles had 8-3 now. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Maverick! Turbo set.
Here's Goff.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
To throw is Goff.
That is caught, Rashad Bateman.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Quez Watkins
from 10 yards out.
And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11.
Running out of the gun here with Benson.
And he's going to be marked down short of the first down. Needed the 40, but he's a yard or 2 shy. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
A give. Here comes Benson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
On the give, it's Benson.
And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move, as that gives him a 1st down.
49 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
To throw, Williams.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Now they'll audible to something else.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Slot man moves right.
Here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
From the gun, here's Williams.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Niners are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Until that late score here in the 2nd quarter, they'd only had the field goal, so that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half, but when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as a head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the 2nd half will commence from the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Goff. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Now Goff. And that's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
2nd and 10. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Throwing again is Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
76.
Play action. It's Goff.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Goff now to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. A shotgun snap for Goff. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Out of the gun, Goff. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taysom Hill. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good,
and that makes it a 21-10 game. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Throwing is Williams. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Now it's Benson.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
Getting in there for the tackle, Marcus Williams.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
To throw, it's Williams. Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Benson.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And the Eagles' defense able to hold. The Eagles' offense set to begin their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having a bunch of physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Maverick wall. Super 66. Hey, John.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
Big strides, look at him go.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff.
And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd down and 3. This is Benson.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
76 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
They'll run here with Benson.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Pass complete right side to Bowers.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Open man here is Benson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To the air, Williams.
Throw left side complete. That's Benson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Trey Benson.
From 17 yards out.
And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point attempt to come here. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Next to score, Eagles 28, 49ers 17.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
A quick slant to Hill.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
11, 12, 12, 12. Hey, kill. Here we go. 76, 76.
Here's Goff.
That one's taken in by Spears.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Irwin. Listen. What's that?
From the gun, here's Goff. Open man downfield is Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Hold on. Check. DC. Go, 12, go. What's that?
Again, Goff. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Taysom Hill with his third touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year.
And the Eagles are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Slide for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Working out of the gun, Williams.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down at a yard.
Back to throw. Williams. He finds his man, complete. It's Benson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the 49er first down.
19 tight. 19 right.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making him.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35.
This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Hardball. What's that?
After the interception, here's Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work an exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. The Eagles on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Goff.
That is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A give left side for Benson.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2nd down and 8. Here's Williams. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
To throw, Williams. That is caught. He's going to have the 1st down and then some.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
49ers 24.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none.
Hold on.
And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Goff going to throw it. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. Now Goff. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Eagles are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after.
And the lead is up to 18 now. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw is Williams.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Out of the gun now on third down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
Back to throw again.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Throwing now, Goff.
That's going to be caught downfield by Hill.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Ric Flair. Cut.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, Goff. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to wind up and air it out.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Eagles, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Giants next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.